I can tell these guys are playing the game the way they should, because every pay-to-win game on earth started with constant data-driven updates, right? Guys, I told you what was wrong with goals. If you watch my last video, well, the first video I made for goals, you will see that I was talking about the delay, the CPU, the goalkeeper, the dribble turns, lob through passes. 7 days later, they patch almost all of it. Then we have lob throughs, are so fun, man. It just, sometimes they feel that there's too much assistance. A lot of times there is good AI movement, and it feels so good that your AI teammates are giving you options to pass the ball. It's just that sometimes they don't make the runs that we would like to see. Again, this was a beta, and I'm pretty sure we will have good AI movement when they release the game. Now let's talk about online gameplay performance. It's way better than FC, though I did notice some occasional delay, and the reason might have been because I matched with someone across the world. 7 days, guys. So let me show you what they fixed, okay? And one thing they didn't. Let's get it on. Okay guys, so Goals just dropped a patch 1.0, 0.0, 8 point, whatever you want. And their first big gameplay update, okay? Exactly 1 week after launch. And I want you to look at this list with me, okay? Because it's almost funny how close it is to my own video, the video that I made for Goals. So they touch dribbling, passing, player switching, defensive behavior, goalkeeper rushing, attacking AI movement, plus stability and performance on PC and console. And specifically, they reduced passing delay and improved dribbling responsiveness. Now guys, what did I complain about? The delay when you match someone from far away. There was inconsistent gameplay sometimes, right? Not as bad as FC, but there was responsiveness issues, okay? I'm not saying they watch my video, but I can tell these guys are playing the game the way they should, okay? Because they are seeing the same issues that I'm seeing. Guys, remember, I used to work for FC in the gameplay team for so many years. I have a very good idea on the mechanics of the FC game, which are similar than in Goals. Well, in any football game that we have right now in the market. The mechanics are almost the same. The commands are similar. So I have a lot of experience, guys. Like, I don't want to brag about this, but that's the reality. I've been in FIFA since FIFA 11 until 27, okay? So when I play this game, I try to be very objective. And it's hard because we want different things, right? We have different perspectives, different point of views. Somebody wants, defending more manual. Another person wants it more assisted, and so on, right? But one of the game design principles is to balance things out, right? Not to make it too manual, not too assisted. Okay, so number one is the responsiveness, and this is very important, guys. I worked on the online gameplay performance team. Like, that's why I'm able to see when there's delay, when there's inconsistent gameplay, because I've been doing it for years. So you match with these guys that are far away and you can feel the delay, and they fixed it. So the other one is the dribbling turns. The animations were very clunky and unresponsive sometimes. So that's what they fixed. Now you play the game, you see the dribbling is way more fluid and not that clunky anymore, right? Of course, they are still adding animations, but man, they are listening to their people, and that's very important, guys. And then another one is the CPU, secondary press, which is, your AI player. We see this in FC. The AI is taking the ball from the player, you press secondary press, and then the AI does everything for you, right? In this game, it was also happening. And this is a feedback that I gave them, and they were able to see it as well, and they fixed it. Well, that's what they said. because I've been playing some games and I'm still finding some cases. The AI should never take the ball from you, okay? It has to be the user controlling that player, not the AI. You don't want the computer to do everything for you. So yeah, as I said, guys, like I still see some cases. Hopefully these guys, they continue to play, and I'm gonna continue to give feedback, and hopefully, you know, I don't want to see CPU doing things for me. I'm not here to clap. The game feels better. When you make passes, it is way more responsive. So now, what is the catch? And listen close, because this connects to my pay to win video that I'm gonna make. So the CEO just said that the current game is only the baseline, okay? So they're gonna patch it constantly, bi-weekly, monthly, driven by player data, right? That's what all the companies do. But yeah, this also might be how the slow creep begins, because every pay to win game on earth started with constant data-driven updates, right? Data-driven is a beautiful phrase, okay? It also means that they're watching what makes you spend, okay? So enjoy the speed, but keep one eye on the store. So here's the verdict. 7 days, man. That's the whole story. A tiny studio shipped a real gameplay patch. You know, defending, dribbling, delay in 7 days, guys. I worked at EA for 14 years. You know how long it takes EA to even admit something is broken? A season, sometimes 2. By the time they fix your problem, you bought the next year's game. Because at EA, the first question in the room was never, is this good for the player? It was, does this impact pack motivation? That's why nothing moves. And Goals doesn't have that disease yet. They felt the problem and they fixed it before the weekend. And it's a warning shot at the biggest company in football gaming. The bar just moved. And EA, my old friends, you should be nervous, because somebody finally showed the players what fast looks like. So guys, on next video, I'm gonna tell you what are the things that they still have to improve, okay? So stay tuned, and also let's continue to support this company, because they are doing things right. They're listening to their people, and they are playing the game the way they should. Okay guys, so thumbs up for these guys, man. Bravo, and see you guys on the next one. Please let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts about this game after the first patch. See you guys soon. Peace.